Hi everybody, thank you for taking a minute to watch this, and this video is to actually promote awareness. It's not necessarily to draw attention to what happened to me. Today I was at the mall with my husband and one of my kids, and he stopped at the Cinnabon to get something and told me to go on ahead. Up behind me came this 6-foot tall man in a black hoodie. He had a pale face and just a beard, and he was bald. He had a brown beard. He was bald, kind of a medium to husky build. He looked very muscular, and he's walking in my direction, and at first, okay, I became aware of it, and as I kept walking on, I realized he was directly behind me, and so I sped up my pace, and as I sped up my pace, he sped up his to match mine, and I thought, oh my goodness, I might be getting stalked here, or he might be after my daughter. I kept walking and he kept following, so I put him to the test. I switched lanes, if you want to call it lanes. There's one going this way, the other one going this way, so I went into oncoming people traffic. And he followed me that direction. So I stopped near a bench, and he stopped right outside of a store next to the bench and just kind of looked around, but kept his eye on me out of the corner of his eye. So that's when I dropped my daughter on the bench as quickly as I could, spun around, grabbed her, and I turned and ran back the other direction to Cinnabon. As I did that, he turned and followed me back that direction at a very fast pace. However, my husband happened to be in his wheelchair and he was coming up towards me from the Cinnabon, so I immediately told him, this man is following me. That man, he stopped in his tracks when he saw my husband, and then he quickly just kind of, put on a blank face and walked right on past us. We ended up finding the security mall manager actually and spoke to him about the incident, and he and another security guard went searching the entire mall for this guy. And so we looked everywhere and finally found him in Best Buy. So he suddenly got very busy on his cell phone and was messing around on it, and when he thought we weren't looking, he hid his head and tried to walk past the security guards as quickly as they could. He thought nobody was watching him. They spun around and confronted him on it. But of course he denied following me. The way he was acting was incredibly guilty, even to these guards, and yes, he was stalking me. Absolutely 100% guaranteed he was stalking me. Okay, now when this happened, I wasn't necessarily even wearing anything attractive, but you don't need to be wearing anything attractive for people to follow you. In fact, I'll show you what I was wearing. This is what I was wearing. I don't know what his intent was. His intent could have been kidnapping, because we were getting close to an exit. His intent could have been to grab my daughter and run, because yes, we were that close to an exit. He could have grabbed her and run. Was he out to attack me, to rape me or kill me? I don't know. It could have been just simply a stalking. Some people are weird. But the point is, none of those people are in their straight minds. Whoever it could have been. Now listen, could I be wrong about this? Possibly. But ladies and gentlemen out there, what you need to realize is that if you feel like something is wrong, you need to speak up about it. Go to somebody for help immediately. Don't think to yourself, oh, well, if I'm wrong, I'd sure feel awfully bad about that. You know what? The worst thing you can be is wrong. Okay? So what? The best thing you can be in every situation is safe. Okay? If you're wrong, so what? At least you did the right thing and you're safe. The worst thing that could happen is for you to think, oh, well, I don't want to offend anybody, and what if I'm wrong, and what if I just really hurt this person's feelings? And, if you're in that mindset and then you get nabbed or something like that, okay? It's not worth it. It's okay to speak out, and it's okay to be wrong. But in every situation, take care of yourself. Your job is to take care of you, take care of your family. Be safe. Speak out about it. Make noise. If you feel like doing that, that's fine. That's what the police are for. That's what security is for. Now listen, this guy that tried to come after us, okay, he was probably 25 to 35, in that age range, white male. Do you know what the stereotypical, most common human trafficking perpetrators are? They look just like that.